Hi guys, so I'm here with a makeup tutorial for Daenerys Targaryen. I'm so afraid I was going to mess up the pronunciation. So for this part, I'm just going to go about my usual foundation routine. Of contour and highlighting. For her brows, you can just fill in your own a kind of lighter brown color, or if you're able to, you can change the shape by using like the glue method to cover and then redraw it on, or just covering it really well with foundation and tweaking it slightly. My brows are almost like hers are like this, where they go up and then they kind of go straight, but not like too drastic up, so they're kind of like, they're more straight, I guess. Like mine go down like this, but if I was to pull it up like this, it would be closer to shape. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of brush this end of the hair up and follow it like that, and then fill it in with a lighter color. And you don't want to fill it in with like a harsh line. It's one of those like it fades and then kind of gets filled in, so that it looks very natural. But before that, I'm gonna kind of put on some foundation just to lighten up the actual hair I have there. Covered with the foundation now, and now I can fill them in with a lighter brown. About as good as it's gonna get for me. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to stick to very, very neutral light tones, and I'm only going to use two different colors. One's going to be like a kind of light, almost skin tone color, and then the other one is going to be just a slightly darker brown, and this one's going to go just over the eyelid, and this is going to go in the crease of your eyes. Next part, just right along where your eyelashes are, do a very thin line of eyeliner, and only along the top. Shouldn't even like look like you're wearing eyeliner. So it's basically tight lining it, but I don't do it a different way. So for this next part, you could apply false lashes if you want, and if you do, they should be very natural, but I'm not going to because she doesn't really wear any or seem to wear any. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and then put on mascara on both the top and bottom. Apply a slight blush. The lips, I'm doing a very nude color with no lip liner. Put a slight darker color in the middle, and I already kind of did it a little bit, but the camera died, so I'm just gonna do it again. I'm blending it out kind of around the edges. And there you go. So this is how I would best do the makeup for Daenerys Targaryen, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a lovely day, and thanks for watching. Foundation